The Eightfold Path. First step, right understanding. What now is right understanding? It is understanding the four truths. To understand suffering, to understand the origin of suffering, to understand the extinction of suffering, to understand the path that leads to the extinction of suffering. This is called right understanding. Or when the notable disciple understands in his ability what is karmically wholesome and the root of wholesome karma, that is karmically unwholesome, and the root of unwholesome karma, then he has right understanding. Karmically unwholesome is every volitional act of body, speech, or mind, which is rooted in greed, hatred, or delusion, and produces evil and painful results in this or any future form of existence. What now is karmically unwholesome? In bodily action, it is destruction of living beings, stealing and unlawful sexual intercourse. In verbal action, it is lying, tale-bearing, harsh language, and frivolous talk. In mental action, it is covetousness, ill will, and wrong views. And what is the root of unwholesome karma? Greed is a root of unwholesome karma. Anger is a root of unwholesome karma. Delusion is a root of unwholesome karma. The state of greed, as well as that of anger, is always accompanied by delusion, and delusion, ignorance, is the primary root of all evil. Therefore, I say these meritorious actions are of three kinds, either due to greed, or due to anger, or due to delusion. What now is karmically unwholesome? What is karmically wholesome? In bodily action, it is to abstain from killing, to abstain from stealing, and to abstain from unlawful sexual intercourse. In verbal action, it is to abstain from lying, to abstain from tale-bearing, to abstain from harsh language, and to abstain from frivolous talk. In mental action, it is absence of covetousness, absence of ill will and right understanding. And what is the root of unwholesome karma? Absence of greed, unselfishness, is a root of What is the root of wholesome karma? Absence of greed, unselfishness, is a root of wholesome karma. Absence of anger, benevolence, is a root of wholesome karma. Absence of delusion, wisdom, is a root of wholesome karma. Or, when one understands that corporeally, feeling, perception, mental formation, and consciousness are transient, subject to suffering, and without an ego, the mental construction of consciousness. Also, in that case, one possesses right understanding. Now, this anti-ego talk that's not quite it, is it? It's the false egos, the 5 false egos. It's not that you don't have a construction of consciousness, because, oh, come on, you're going to have a mental construction of consciousness that you have to operate regardless. You can't get rid of that. But see, the unlawful and so I thought it was going to mirror that. So that's why the root of unwholesome karma, it's sort of automatic mode, right?